What's up with it? Shouts out to my dog Reggie Ford. Land of the lost home of the slave, you know. LostDogEntertainment.com. Holla at your boy. We're in the building. Me and my boy Raz about to go live. And so yeah, we want to bring y'all along for the ride to YouTube. Let's go. It's up, y'all. It's up, y'all. We're going to talk about some things. We're going to touch on the home of the slave, the land of the lost, and how it all ties in. You know what I'm saying? It all ties into community activism, and just the overall just state of the community, period. Rap got a lot to do with it. We were told this was going to happen when you idolize false prophets. Facts. This street shit'll leave you stuck. Or I need my number one. On the ride no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. Or I need my number one. On the ride no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. Or I need my number one. On the ride no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. Or I need my number one. On the ride no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. Hey, my eyes like I see your soul. And why I be getting old? Those thin line that between lies, friends, and foes crossing over, those your soul. To the highest bidder, I'm an honest killer. Can't duck these quotes that I'm about to deliver. It's like a shot in the liver. Hip hop is not a laughing stock of this picture. I got my Glock and a pistol. I got my ops in the swisher. I'm gonna social spots for my issues. Swear I'm sick of you nigga. Need to get ready, nigga, before the COVID wasn't filling you niggas. Getting convicted for you interview niggas. Niggas gotta be kidding. Gotta be kidding. Just sitting ducks, waiting on the people to get you. Can let that bullshit get by me. You slime me, so get the full clip. You could try me, but they will find D in a box in front of the pulpit. You'll get what you've been seeking. I get violent for a few reasons, and I feel like this the season. All you niggas idolizing these demons, toe up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. Now that more niggas get running, why the hood still looking bumpy? I'm funny, I'm running one deep, putting all the bullshit on Front Street, and I'll be fucking another label from me. Y'all pretending everything is lovely, but I'm saying things differently. Scoping the game like I'm hovering above it. You a slut for a budget, that's evident. Getting fucked in a bucket, stay relevant. While your fans waiting indefinite for the transcription from the nigga where he went. Praise attention of a mortal man, but this industry makes shit, force your hand. Fake shit normal, make this formal. Fuck everything from which y'all stand. To watch the change, cause whole thing, design a thing, gang. Being utilized, try to kill a nigga. There's some things just never change. Won't better, but we do whatever. The definition of insanity. When you're wrong with the devil, you gotta keep your shelter to make sure your own who's casket deep. The streets shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. This street shit'll leave you stuck. What I need is my number one. On the ride, no matter what, let's touch the sky and run it up. Hey, right now, man. Dang, see, bro. See, bro, that's big. Somebody just put up a post, bro. You know what happens when poverty and mental health mix. And see, bro, you know, that's what you get. You know what I'm saying? You get basically chaos, you know what I'm saying? And people just not following no rules. It's almost like the purge almost, you hear me, Raz? For real. It's almost like the purge, bro. I wanted to come on today, bro. First of all, I wanted to thank you for number one, cause I won't say this, bro. Cause what you doing out there in Lincoln Beach, bro, is actually showing us what self-accountability. You know what I'm saying? Not waiting on no politicians, not waiting on nobody to come and try to, help us out. We gotta do it ourselves. And see, so what you doing out there in Lincoln Beach, bro, and then you actually put in your own sweat hours and all that, bro, like, man, I commend you. I take my hat off to your boss, because you actually lit a little fire in me again, bro, because I was like, I can't save him. I almost was like giving up on him, dog. But then it's like, you showed me, bro. You showed me, bro, that, you know, hey, bro, it's still some hope. It's still some, you know, people out here that's still in the fight, bro. So I can't give up right now, straight up.
Let's keep going. Yes, sir. Yes,
Gotta keep it going. Gotta keep it moving, bro. I also wanted to kind of connect the music to how everything is being, like, how things are being portrayed, first of all, in the media and all of that, bro. You know, we got to understand that we, like you said in one of your lives, you know, we are behind enemy lines.
Yes, we are.
You feel me? We cannot forget that there's people, bro, that's really plotting and scheming against our downfall. And listen, it's very high up.
Yeah, man.
Very high up. You know, we talking about the ones that's in position to change some of the stuff that we still face, that our grandfathers still faced back in the G. The ones that's in position to change that, they done took the little bag and they hush hush. I can say it from the music side. I know you probably can say some things on the political side because they done took the bag too. You know, I made a reference to this on the album, bro. I got the new album, My Home of the Slave, you know, because I want to shed light on that. This still a plantation. It's still a plantation, boss. Like, if we broke it down to the minimum wage, you know, if you were on a plantation, you know, your slave owner, he would be responsible for your food, clothing, you know, water, your medical health, stuff like that, the very basics. And if you were working that minimum wage job, just going by the books, you're only going to be able to pay for it, just the basics. So the only thing they did was took the gates down and figured out how to extend slavery past the gates. You know what I'm saying? So on that Home of the Slave, I wanted to touch on just how all of it's connected for us. Like the rap, bro, I give a lot of props, love, all that to Tupac. Tupac Shakur is probably one of my idols. But when I think back at what Thug Life did to the community, what Thug Life did to the hood, you know, it made us think that we were doing the right thing. You know what I'm saying? We supporting our dog Pac, and you know, yeah, this, that, and the third. But we didn't realize what detriment it was to the hood. You see what I'm saying? And I don't think Pac, if he was able to mature, if he was given the ability to mature, I don't think he would have constantly pushed that thug life shit. You see what I'm saying? I think it would have changed.
He denounced it a year before his death. He denounced thug life in a court appearance.
Okay.
He denounced it, and that's when I became a fan of Pac after he denounced thug life, because I was on the opposite end of the spectrum.
Okay.
I believe in thug life, and I actually was angry with Tupac while he was living because the information he was putting out at the time. But after he died, his real information came out.
Okay.
That was suppressed.
Now, see, I'm a fan of Pac, and you just put me on some game.
Man, I love Pac. He's my favorite musician now. Once I got to see his entire catalog, and I see all the books he read too. There's a list of all the books he ever read in his life.
Yeah.
But he denounced thug life, not quietly, but the media didn't popularize it.
Oh yeah, correct. I got you.
Some people doing bad stuff.
They rather push the narrative of us being some gangsters, us being some thugs, and we not that, cuz. You know, we were stolen by some gangsters, stolen by some thugs, and bought over here. You understand what I'm saying? So now we are here trying to adapt. We trying to adapt, dog, but it's really not even in our spirit, I really believe, cuz that's why it's so, you know, the hood right now, bro, you know, you see is almost like the video game, Grand Theft Auto. Okay, you know, because of what they're hearing on the radio. You know, and what they, okay, so if you're not drilling and if you're not doing all of these things, then you're not popping. You not this, you not that. Same thing they used to say back in the G. If you ain't thugging, if you ain't this, you ain't no real nigga. You see what I'm saying? So it's the same game over and over being regurgitated. You see what I'm saying? They flipping the game, they reciprocating the game, they're giving it back to us over and over again, and it's only destroying us. You see what I'm saying? And it took me a little minute to figure that out. Like hold up, bro. Why is it that in all cities it's like this? It'd be different if it was just in LA, or if it was just in Atlanta, or if it was just in, it's in all cities. So that means it's a systematic thing.
That's right. National agenda.
You see what I'm saying? And so people like you, people like Sage, I can name a few others, man, Don P, a few other people, man, who like really like trying to change the narrative first and foremost. We got to change the narrative first, because as long as we thinking we got to appeal to this audience that we some super gangsters or super, you know what I'm saying? We going to always lose. We going to always lose. Facts.
I'm going to keep it real. Even without the influence of Dogg or whoever, you're a revolutionary no matter what. I never seen you cowards from anything. I always know you as a champion from day one.
Well, I appreciate that, 100.
They fake it. They not real. Revolutionaries, they ain't gonna kill nothing, and they gonna cry when something die. Not saying that's a good or bad thing. They just not they.
I feel that. I feel that.
And they listen to this music and start tricking themselves and start smoking and doing whatever they're doing to dull their real senses, and now they in a trance.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Facts, boss. Facts. And that's the main reason why when I was given the opportunity, bro, to drop this music on a worldwide platform with real production and all that stuff, I had to take it. You know, because I really was like, man, I'm done with that music shit, because that music shit ain't really moving the needle. It's actually moving the needle backwards. But then when I was given the opportunity, shout out to my cousin, Don XL Robinson, dog, XL, bro. You know, I was given the opportunity to do it on this level. I'm like, you know what? I got to try to balance the message out. You know, and try to, you know, okay, so you got everybody telling you thug, 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 kill, kill, kill. I gotta say something different, because I actually was there. And I actually just made it by the skin of my teeth. I made it out, bro, through God, through the grace of somebody, bro, got the hand, he prayed for me. I barely made it. So I cannot come on here and tell these guys, man, look, yeah, do this, do what I did, and barely make it by the skin of your teeth. Come on, dog. No, I can't know. What you need to do, little brother, all the little brothers that could act in there, I hope people shut his live, bro, and let their little kids hit his live, man. Look, man, and it sound cliche. Go to school, bro. Go to school. Get the education. It's free. Go to college. Get that education. It's free. You see, we got people that actually fought, bro, to put these systems in place that balance the playing field a little bit. But what we doing now is eliminating the balancing of the playing field. Because if you get a felony and all this, you can't go to college for free. You can't do all this stuff for free. You can pay for it yourself, but we can't pay for it ourselves. You know?
That's true. You know, working construction, driving trucks and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and listen, people doing those things, bro, are living great lives, bro. I know AC men, bro, that own properties. You know, they got trucks, they got cars, but we wasn't given that vision. We wasn't given their story. We keep getting the gangster story, just like no knock to 50 in them. But why we keep getting the gangster stories over and over and over? BMF and New Jack City. And bro, we come from great people, dog. When they went to Africa, they didn't steal people out of the bush. I tell people this all the time, bro. They didn't steal no bush people, dude. The people that's in the bush in Africa, no knock to that, because those people want to be in the bush. And some of their descendants and some of their kids leave the bush. But their older people want to be in the bush, right? We not them. We were architects. We were carpenters. We were iron men. That's what we were, cuz. When they took you, they didn't take nobody couldn't do shit.
They took a serious workforce. And that's one of the reasons why the whole world industrialized. Africa was left behind because they sold their brother and all the talent out the fucking country. And on the back end, that's why Africa fucked to this day.
Correct. And you think about it, it's the richest country in natural resources, but the people, most of the people are the poorest. Why?
The minority European controlling everything.
Because we don't forgot what's important. It ain't, the money is not important. See, and I'm gonna tie it back to the music. You had this era where it came to be all about the money. All about the money. Now, rap wasn't about the money back in the G. Rap was about, saying the stuff that, first of all, what we were seeing in the hubs, and just telling our experiences on wax. You know what I'm saying? But it was telling our experiences. Now it's creating the experiences.
Yeah, music dictate what's gonna happen instead of the music reflecting what happened.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So it's way somewhere where it wasn't intended to be. You know what I'm saying? It started out as a form of communication. People communicating what they seeing, and it was like, people was sticking their little civil rights stuff in there and doing all that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I guess somebody along the line figured out that, hey, this is a real form of communication. We need to buy it up.
Hell yeah.
And they bought it all up. We don't own rap. Jay-Z and them, they own alcohols. They own, I ain't knocking them because, you gotta do what you gotta do. This is a free enterprise country and all that shit. We gotta always keep in mind.
Yeah, Jay-Z is a businessman first, activist second, third, or whatever.
Feel me?
But he bought his money first and foremost at all times. So he shouldn't even be the face of an intellectual thought anyway.
You feel me? You feel me? And so, I'm just saying, no knock on it, because at the end of the day, bro, you got to feed your family. You know what I'm saying? And some people rather go, that route. You know what I'm saying? Like, F everybody else, long as my people straight, I'm good. But we didn't buy into rap. And that's another thing. See, we didn't buy into rap so that we could control it. You feel me? And control the narrative, control what's being said on these raps. You know what I'm saying? A lot of this stuff is being green lighted by somebody that don't look like me and you.
Hell yeah.
You know?
Deep dive into that, it's sad. Once again, pimping.
At his greatest form.
Pimping a black man again.
At his greatest form, bro. And and I look at stuff like what you doing, bro, out there at Lincoln Beach, and I'm like, okay, how can we incorporate that type of stuff in everything that we doing? You feel me? First of all, what we got to do, we got to come put the sweat and the tears out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is that you do to move the needle forward, me personally, I think my voice is powerful. And then now I have the platform to push this shit. And so now I'm going to use it to the best of my ability to try to change the way we think, first and foremost. Just how we think. Because we think that no, black people can't get along. Black people can't stick together. And it ain't just a black or white thing. I won't say that. Because at the end of the day, it's a human thing. It's a human thing. All of us, bro, gotta figure out that we all the same. In order for life to progress on this planet, cuz. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, we don't. I can say that we're all living and want what's best for our
families.
Living beings that's classified as human on this earth. We don't too much care about the environment. into the environment collapse.
Now that's very interesting you say that. Because
you can't trick us to do that.
you see what I'm saying? Because we know that in order to survive on the planet, you got to live in harmony with it.
Yes.
You know, you can't just dig and suck all this stuff out of the earth and you know, and spill shit all in the ocean and detonate shit that killed millions. You know what I'm saying? Just the stuff that goes on the planet, bro. Like, as humans, bro, we got to figure out, man, you know, what's really important. It ain't about no money, bro. It's about the survival of the planet. We just got hit with COVID. Well, that thing ain't see no race. That thing ain't see no color, none of that. So down the line, I believe that we're going to be faced with more of these type of threats that as a human race, we got to figure out. Because it ain't a black thing. Of course, everything hit us harder because, you know, we poor and we can't really afford the right medicine or what have you.
And that's the only reason COVID hit us so hard. Because we're poor and we're on their diet. But COVID didn't hit the Africans hard. COVID didn't hit the African DNA structure as hard as it hit
Okay.
everybody else in the Western European structure.
Okay.
Africa fared very well during COVID.
Okay. Africa. Africa, not African Americans, correct? Yeah. Right.
On their original diet for the most part.
Okay.
African Americans, we eating all the wrong stuff. So when it hit our bodies, it was killing us, and we breathing in toxins. We all out of sync with what we need to be doing as a species, as a human race, right?
Correct.
But in Africa, even though they're impoverished, they're still eating their native fruits and their native things. So when the COVID hit them, they did very well.
Okay. Okay.
They're being stacked on top of each other, impoverished, not the right part, but nothing. They did. The continent of Africa, 54 countries, 1.3 million people. I mean, 1.3 billion people. They did very well.
Well, you know what? Bam. Now that also brings up another point as far as, you know, I hate to see the original man and all that stuff, but
Where's true?
you know,
Because that DNA been on the earth over a million years, and that DNA has been tried by COVID 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, a million different COVIDs. So that's intellectual DNA that's forming. So that DNA remember all these different diseases. You know how you caught COVID one time, and the second time you caught it, it wasn't as bad?
correct.
Because your body recognized it?
Correct.
So imagine being a descendant of somebody whose DNA been here for a million years, and how many germs interacting with that DNA.
Correct.
So imagine how smart that DNA is.
That's
why they gotta go to the African woman for all the cures for their diseases.
Say, bruh, all facts. All facts. And see, this the type of information, brother, that I hope that they covered on those podcasts. You said something the other day, bro, about them damn podcasts and that alcohol and the weed and this and that. You know, I smoke and all that, bro, but I put the weed over there. I ain't messing with that right now because this is a real conversation, bro. And we need to get to the gist of this shit. You know.
There's nothing wrong with smoking in moderation. It's the medicine.
Okay.
Alcoholism that's going on that they pumping on our people doing all these podcasts. These brothers are having an intellectual conversation. They're subliminally sending out the message that you gotta drink and smoke to connect with this information and to exchange this information. When that's a fucking lie, because our people been connecting and exchanging this information by just using the sound of the drum at a right frequency.
Okay, come on.
That's how we navigate our information through a drum in memory. That's how our shit go. We didn't have to write nothing down. Because people like you, Mike, who can rap and be rhythmatic, could say this stuff while the other brother beating, and they could lay out the whole history of this whole village.
Correct.
Through the rhythmatic pulse to the brain.
And through song.
But they gotta get high and drink to open up these windows and stuff. So they got us thinking we gotta get high and drink to open up these windows, but it's shutting our windows.
Yeah, and actually, when you think about the content of the podcast, it's not nothing that's eye-opening. That's why you drinking it. They only talk. It goes back to like we said a second ago. You know, with 50 Cent and all these people keep making these gangster moves and all that. It's like the podcast. They talking about the shit. Man, we got problems that we facing today, dog, that we need to figure out.
I got some legislation right now that we can figure out and get ahead of. That's what I be trying to do. I try not to report the news. I try to report what's gonna happen so we can do something about it before it happens.
And I respect that, cuz I ain't lying, bro. I said, bro, I've been checking. I've been filing. You know, this go way back. But like when you took that little stand there, bro, with the Lincoln Beach and the political stances and all that, I really started paying attention to the page now. I know you as a person, but the page, I'm saying, you feel me? So when they took your page the other day, that's why I hurry up. Like, you know what? I'm gonna let people know where to go find them at. You dig? I posted it on my page. Look, they shut the man down. Go over there and go find this shit. Because people need this type of information, bro. We gotta balance it out. Everybody not stupid. You feel me? Everybody not dumb. And just like you said, ain't nothing wrong with drinking here and there. You know what I'm saying? When the time for that, you know what I'm saying? But at some point, we gotta sober down, sit down, write some of this shit down, figure out some direction. Cuz, because we could be running in the mud. We ain't going nowhere. Figure out some direction and then move in that order, cuz. We gotta do it. Like, as people are, we're gonna perish. They got robots that's cleaning houses, that's cooking food now. They got the automated systems in some of these McDonald's. They got the automated systems in the Walmart. Pretty soon, they're not gonna need a lot of bodies, dog. So, you understand? Like, people gotta understand what this shit is really about. You know what I'm saying? I do want to get into the comments and see what some of the people saying too.
He just asked me, am I familiar with Harriet Lacks? Yeah, I'm familiar with her. Yeah, and her DNA, it did not die once it was out of her body. So basically, it could take her blood and replicate it and use it for experiments in labs around the world. They took this black woman DNA and they was able to develop trillions of dollars of cures off of being able to practice on her blood and stuff. She just had a unique genetic strain. Just like they got these women in Africa, they're prostitutes and they've been prostitutes for over 20 years.
Yeah, and they HIV, huh? Yeah, I seen that. Yeah. I did some research on that.
They do have a few descendants that's descendants of the Black Plague that they descendants can't catch HIV either. Some European descendants that they descendants survived the Black Plague. So going back into that, the black DNA been here over 1 million years. The European DNA been here about 45,000 years. And that's about the earliest skeleton they could find from Europeans. And everything in between is just all mixed in between. That's a long discussion too. That they found out that Africans were the only true 100% Homo sapiens. Basically the 100% humans. Everything else is a mixture of other humanoid beings that existed on a planet that commingled with the 100% African that walked out of Africa and had sex with them and then made spin-offs that exist to this day.
And aliens, nigga. And aliens, but we'll speak about that. We'll speak about that on another podcast. You hear me? And UAP, since everybody will think it's something crazy when you say a UFO. No, a UAP, since they changed the name of it for you. UAP, yeah, go do some research. It's all about to come on out. Look, it's all gonna come out real soon, bro. You know what I'm saying, dog? I'm like, this time right now is like golden for me, bro. Because see, I've been researching a lot of this stuff. We come from the same little era around here, Bywater, where we was exposed to different people, different cultures, and all that stuff, bro. So we got a lot more information than the average person. We was able to go research first and foremost. So that's facts. That's all facts. All facts. All facts. Come on, dog. Yeah, and you know what? Facts. We actually moved from the desire to the Bywater. You know what I'm saying? So I was able to see both sides too. Which I'm gonna say, in a Desire, we had a little unique little area back there, 3650 album, man. We was in a back. We used to call it the back there. You feel me? Higgins and Alvin and all that. You feel me? So, but we had a little close little knit area right here in our little square. But all around there was just chaos. You know what I'm saying? But now I moved to the Bywater, and I'm like, oh yeah, it's lovely around here. Like, you know, just for that reason, man. White people, my old Jason, man, Jason, Nathan, Joe, all the people, you know what I'm saying? Pies and them, all the people. It just gave us a different perspective that we was able to go, you know, go and research for ourselves and either figure out it was real or nah, that wasn't the truth. You see what I'm saying? We just got more information to go and research. You see what I'm saying? And so, bro, I see a lot, bro, that first of all, we have to change ourselves. I'm gonna just say that. Like we can't wait on nobody really, cause they're not coming. They're not coming. Like, you know, Jesus, I ain't knocking none of my Christian people. You're not about to part these clouds, dog. Obama was here 8 years, dog. 8 of them. That dude had to go and apologize to some police officers that took a professor out of his house. The professor was in his house. Police officer took him out of his house at gunpoint. And Obama said that was stupid, which it was, and it was racist. He had to apologize to the police officer. So right there, I'm like, you know what? We fighting a losing battle. So in some of my music, bro, I started saying, what about if we just go back to Africa, dog? You know what I'm saying? You know, what about if we just go back to Africa, dog, and start building our own shit up? You feel me? Like, hey, bro, you know, and then you got the indigenous people, man, we from here, all that. Man, listen, bro. We know where we from, bro. You know what I'm saying? And if they can't give us, if they can't give us real justice here, then man, we might have to roll out.
That's the thing. We can't leave yet. And if we do leave, it gotta be dual citizenship. We can't go back to Africa and to Africa kick the Europeans' ass the fuck up out of them. Because they're not in fully control of their resources. So we don't want to do that, and I'm about going back to Africa just for the health reasons alone. Because over here, even if we got our money, we still breeding and eating this fucked up shit that they let come across our table.
Right.
But to go back there, the Africans got to get more control of their resources and kick the Europeans the fuck out, man. Because the last thing I want to do is be the majority being controlled by a minority. So now you coming out your house, everybody black. And just some one magical white dude controlling everything in your fucking city. Well, in America, we come outside, we know we're the minority. Overall. Logically, we don't have numbers of the weapons. So logically, it makes sense that we're fucked. But imagine coming out your house, and everything black, every monument black, and you still oppressed. So we don't want to walk out one oppression to another form, and to Africa get this shit right. And they do have an African leader that's trying to take over South Africa and get it, but they're not voting in high numbers for the dude yet. But if he ever take control of Africa, Africa gonna change overnight. He said all Europeans gotta go. He don't care how long you been here with your own, you gotta go.
I'll tell you what's interesting too, bro. Just like what you said about the guns and all of that stuff, you know. I see this, you know. David beat Goliath with a stone, doc.
Yes. And
feel me? So I think at a point, you know, first of all, I like what you said in one of your posts a while back. You said, you know, we're full of these different alcohols and weeds and drugs to where we're not at our full potential. And that's 100%, cuz it's easier to conquer people who not 100% focused. So in that instance, I like that. So we have to get right first. You know, and the fact that we here, we can get right. And they got some things in place that levels the playing field a bit. And people done fought and died for this shit back in civil rights and all this shit, dog. But for some reason, we not taking advantage of none of them no more. So we got to get back to what's important, like what you doing with Lincoln Beach. That's one step. Let's get back to the schools and get back to, you know, what's organized. Somebody just said that in the
That's what they said,
organized. Say, bro, that's important, bro, because the things that we need to structure everything, we have to do it ourselves. And then once the structure is in place, then it'll be a systematic thing. Just like it's systematic that we destroying ourselves, it'll be systematic that we building now, because it's just the way we live. See what I'm saying?
Speaking of organized, that's what we trying to do in Lincoln Beach. And that's why I came across that piece of legislation that will take the power out of the people's hands of organizing and put it into the state hands. This is new information that I got to share with everybody. If this legislation passed, it'll take the power out of the local people's hand and put it into the state's hand. And I wonder, why would this politician write up this, even put it on for Thursday's docket to get voted on?
Right.
So some major stuff happening, man. But even when we have politicians in power,
they ain't fucking helping us.
That's making us powerless. This is the problem. So a lot gotta happen, man. But the thing is, we gotta learn not only to vote, but when the politicians don't do what we need to do,
vote their ass out.
We name them and we vote their ass out.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The time that they let this man get, it's gonna fuck a lot of black people. They should have never let us get voted in. They should have voted her out and sent the fucking rip-off effect across America to show Democrats, black Democrats that's in power, that if you don't do nothing for the black community, you're out on your first term.
Say, Brian, you know what, bro? I'm going to say the Democrats is very slick. You know, they hide what they doing in a program that seems like it's helping your ass. So we think differently. We kind of have a different way of thinking, right? And it's kind of like, I like to call it the Ye way of thinking, the Kanye way of thinking. It's different. Because you're looking at it from a different perspective. Now, when you look at it from, okay, so if Black Lives Matter, all this stuff, bro, how does it benefit us? How does it benefit? A lot of times these programs and all this stuff is just a front for somebody else to steal some money, dog. You see what I'm saying? And so...
Yes, it is. And sometimes stuff get co-opted and they steal the program.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So what we got to do is, like you said, if you're not doing what you, first of all, what you campaigned on, you coming up in here, you're going to help the black community and all this stuff. If you come in here and you don't do that, your ass is out. So that right there, just like you said, don't matter. You Democrat, none of that. Because at the end of the day, some of this Democratic shit ain't helping us.
Fuck no, that's how we fuck right now.
It's destroying us, man.
Instead of giving us real jobs, vote Gary Chambers. That's how I feel about Gary Chambers. Vote for him.
Just like that. See, I don't know a lot about him, bro. So I'm gonna say this, bro. But I did see a couple of his campaign commercials where, you know, he seemed like he for the people and the people know him. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, so, you know, but I'm gonna say this, bro. If we don't change the narrative about what's important, say, bro, everything that they saying in this music and in this pop culture is the opposite of what's important. See what I'm saying? Politics, organization, and I'm saying this from a thug's perspective. Understand where I come from, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I cannot steer these young kids back into that. I gotta try to steer them somewhere else. So, politics, bruh. I mean, bruh, organizing, bruh. You know, they got one of the little things to get with, they gang. But gang the right way. When the gang started out there, it started with, you know, for protection. Now it's done been hijacking something else. But we got to get back to what some of this stuff really is about.
And then that probably was a CIA
And see, bro, you gotta understand. You gotta understand what you're up against. You gotta understand what you're up against. You gotta understand what you're up against, boss man, and who might be fueling all this other stuff, bro. Money and influence is a lot. That's why these social platforms. That's why they very meticulous on combing through what you say, especially when you have a following, when you have followers, because what you say, you know, people take your perspective and they go with it, cuz. So they very keen on trying to control your narrative. So we gotta take control of our narrative, cuz we not no thugs and gangsters, cuz that's not what we was. You know, that's why we progressed the way we progressed when we was doing civil rights. That's why we made the stride that we made, you know?
Hell yeah, it was doing good. It was like, I'm looking around like, bro, why y'all not using all this stuff my daddy fought for? My daddy was a sharecropper, man. My daddy was living like a slave in a slave shack, man.
Come on, bro.
1963, 64, when the Civil Rights Bill passed and he was able to leave the plantation.
See, bro, and now how long ago was that? 19 what? You see what I'm saying?
64, my daddy was free.
You know, so that's what I'm saying, man. We got to understand that we not very far removed from none of this stuff, bro. And guess what? And if we not careful, the 13th Amendment is on the ballot this election season. That's slavery, dog.
Yeah, and I think that's gonna affect how many criminals. See, they be having people that's incarcerated. They make them work for free, basically, in the factories throughout Louisiana.
Yes.
They mix them with plastic. They making all type of shit.
License plates, grills, barbecue grills. Dog, they're not making, you know, just no leather belts and shit. People know these dudes listen. Oh man. See, bro, home of the slave is everywhere. Y'all go get that home of the slave, bro, so we could get on the same wavelength, man, because a lot of this stuff that I'm speaking about, we could catch easier through the music, you dig? So that's what that home of the slave is about, right? So boom. Say, bro, if we don't get a handle on pretty much all of this stuff, bro. You see how they just struck down abortion?
Yes. I never thought I'd see that in my lifetime.
The stroke of a pen, dog. If we don't go, listen, you fuck around and be back on the plantation, dog. The stroke of a pen took you off of it, dog. The stroke of a pen could put you back. Same way with abortion, dog. We gotta understand what this shit about. That's why they go so hard on making us, you know, this party culture, this drug culture, this gangster culture, so that we don't focus on the real shit that's really important, cuz. What we really supposed to focus on, because guess what it really affects? Us. All of these systems and all that shit is predicated on us. If you go down out of the court system, 85% of the people in this court system are going to be black people, dog. If you go down to any system, bro, it's off the backs of blacks. Now, I'm not racist, dog. So, but I only can speak from my perspective.
We're just doing the real, man. And not only that, look at all the money they making off of black intellectual talent.
That part.
The charger, you know that charger that sold like a motherfucker? What Dodge GMC vehicle sold more than a Dodge Charger? The fucking Camaro. You know all them new vehicles they've been selling, Hellcat and all that? Guess who designed them cars? A black dude. I went and looked it up. All those new designs that saved GMC wasn't shit until Obama got in office and he made those engineers make those engines more fuel efficient, and then they got some black designers that design those cuts on them cars. You see all the brothers buying the cars? They don't even understand they ain't buying a black man design.
Come on.
They like it, but they don't know why they like it. A black dude designed all them car brands. That's on these roads.
That makes sense.
Black people designing these fucking cars, selling like a motherfucker. They got black dudes playing basketball. That's a global product that's being sold to Japan and everywhere else. They got all this music. That's a global
What up, Hal?
product being sold nationwide. They don't show y'all how much rap music made globally. They kind of dance around the numbers, but they don't really show intellectual talent being sold worldwide, and let's not talk about all the stuff we invented that they making patents and making money off.
Come on.
They're making money off black folk.
Come on.
Like,
come on.
barely giving us a fucking life to even walk down the street without getting photoed by fucking police.
Hey, listen. Listen, with $3 trillion of spending power, cuz, $3 trillion a year spending power, we could do whatever we want, cuz. Only thing we got to do is start building businesses and supporting our own businesses. This is what I'm saying about the self-accountability part. We ain't got to wait for nobody to come down here and say we can make each other rich. How? Because we made Manchu rich. We made Cajuns rich. We could go through the whole list of these people that put their shops and shit and become rich. Listen, I'ma say, bro, I'm gonna show you where we could start. The second line groups. Say, bro, second line groups. They got a good idea because they coming together and they doing something. Burning money. I ain't hating on you, but listen. We parade down these same streets every year, right? You see that these lines outside these Arab stores and these Chinese stores be wrapped around the store, dog, to get in there and get out. Why we ain't figured out that, okay, as the woo-woo-woo second line crew, we gonna buy this building, we gonna put the store here. So now when we second line crew here, we all gonna make that bread. And we gonna all go in here and support this business. And listen, we got the right ideas, but it takes people like me and you just to put them together. Put them together. You know, we second lining for no purpose. We need a second line for a purpose. See what I'm saying? Listen. We gonna make woo-woo-whoop second line group rich this year. Next year, their second line group gonna be rich. Now, what that's doing? Each one of these groups is families, dog. So now we making families rich. You know, we can't be afraid to let another brother make some money. You ain't scared to let Manchu make no money. You ain't scared to go stand out that side, outside the line in cages and wait for them people so they can. So let's just stop the way we thinking like, man, look, we can get along. We can support each other. We can do all that shit, cuz, because guess what? We have to. We have no choice but to, or we dead, cuz.
I know we all live, everybody, but my little brother calling me about my call. I gotta see what he's talking about.
It's all gravy. Look, man, I just want to let everybody know, bro. Y'all go get that music, man. It's on LostDoggEntertainment.com. I'm on all the platforms under Lost Dogg. Make sure you put the 2 G's. Man, let's get on the same page, man. We can start with the music, start talking about some things, just start some dialogue, bring some things to the table that we all could try to move the needle forward